Good morning, everybody. What a lovely day we're having today here in the Southeast Texas area, specifically Houston. Uh, Let me get my volume adjusted because I know in my last couple of videos it's been difficult for me to be heard, and I haven't bought a microphone yet. And I haven't bought a microphone yet because I haven't bought a camera yet, and I have not purchased a um, don't matter because I forgot what I was talking about. Anywho, good morning. It's Saturday. Saturday. I'm drinking water, even though you may see something red. It's actually one of those little flavor packets because I realize when it's cold outside, and I hate the cold. When it's cold, I don't drink a lot of water. So I'm trying to make myself drink more water. Therefore, and I also put beetroot powder in my water to help along. So, anywho, it's a rainy Saturday, and overcast. It's kind of got me little sinus headache, but we're going to persevere. I'm going to play in a palette that I have been wanting because I like doing cool tones now. I might have to just take this off because anything really around my head causes me to have headaches. So okay, I'm gonna push it back as far as I can. How about that gray, ladies? I don't hide my gray. I don't attempt to hide my gray. I love my gray. I'm blessed to have gray. Um, but like I said, I have been on a cool eyeshadow look trip lately, and one of the suggestions that I received was the Pat McGrath Subliminal palette, the Mothership one. So I finally got my hands on that. She had 30% off, and I missed it when it was 50% off at Sephora. So I didn't get it then, but I finally got it. It just arrived a couple of days ago. And so I'm going to play around in this palette, and I'm going to bring some of Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty, whichever name that they are going by now. I'm going to bring some of the Cool Truths palette into it. Uh, or maybe also, if I don't bring the Cool Truths palette in it, I'm going to go into this mothership. Um, y'all know we can't see this small writing, and as much room as she has, she really could put more on it, make the words a little bigger. This is the Mothership IV Decadence palette, so I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the Decadence palette. So I might bring some of the Decadence into it. I really like this shade right here. And of course, every palette that I've gotten from Pat McGrath, the box that it comes in has been broken. Not the packaging that the entire palette was shipped in. That palette is in good shape. They always send me palette packaging that is torn on both ends. So what's the use of me keeping it if it's going to slide out? It's not really um, worth me keeping it. So what I've done is I've already showered, shaved, and shined. I moisturized my face with the Tier ceramic cream moisturizer that you can get on Amazon. Of course, again, it was on sale with the Black Friday sales, even though I got it on sale before Black Friday. Uh, it really doesn't have a scent. So it's a nice, it's a nice thick. It's a thick cream, which those thick creams are really actually good for you. This is a very thick cream, and I'll show you. Uh, it's not going to come out of the packaging. It's 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 like Really, it's really a nice moisturizer. But most of my moisturizers that I get, I pick them up from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. And since I really don't go in TJ Maxx and Marshalls that often now, I'm using up everything I have. And then I think I'm gonna go back to just using Elf, uh, the Elf um, Holy Hydration Moisturizer. I already um, did my eyebrows, and it's so simple. What I did to my eyebrows, I used the Elf wax pen. Is that what this is called? I have a lot of these, but the Elf wax pen, and I brushed them. And then once I brushed them down, I lost my ring. Hold on a second. I dropped my glasses. Um, I just where I know I have little sparse areas in my eyebrows, I put a little of the Brow Contour Pro by, I think it's Benefit. Brow Contour Pro pen. Remember those pens we used to get in school with the four different colors in it, the green, the blue, the black, and the red? All you do is select whatever shade, which I select the darkest brown shade. This is actually not black. This is the next to the darkest shade, which is a light brown. But you just push this down, and this is not what you this is not the product itself. You actually have to twist to get the product to come through here. So that's just all that I did to my brows. I didn't put anything else down, the LA Girl, what do you call it? You guys know what I'm trying to say. The LA Girl corrector. Uh, why did that name just leave me? You know, the LA Girl stuff that everybody uses. I can't. Why can't I think of the name? Gosh darn it! This concealer. I cannot think of the name. The LA Girl. I didn't put any of this on. I just did not feel like putting it on. So what I did, I took the MAC Groundwork paint pot. I think I got this from Macy's, and I've just started using this paint pot, even though it looks like I've used a lot. I really haven't. I used that, and then I went over it with my Plan and Makeup by Yolanda eyeshadow base, foundation base. This one doesn't have a color to it, but that is the shade right there. And then I just set it with my LA Colors. I got this from Family Dollar. You can get these in Family Dollar. Um, LA Color Makeup Contour Palette. I just set it with, I think I used this shade right here to set it. I normally don't set it, but I just wanted to have a dry base, even though because I made sure this time I really moisturized my eyelids. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna take a brush. I don't have my brushes sitting out in front of me because I'm in a temporary place. I'm in my living room. And I washed all my brushes last, I think Monday or Tuesday. I think maybe Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. I washed all my brushes, and I'm just gonna take a Amazon original. This is the Eggshell Eye Show brush. They don't have numbers, but you can't find this shade anymore. The red brushes, they have, I believe, the blue and the green. And I'm just gonna go into this middle shade right here. My setup is not the best. My lighting is not the best. I wanted to bring down more lighting, but Every time I go upstairs, I end up bringing up down something that I wasn't going up there for. So I'm just going to take that shade and put it in my crease. And I'm going to turn my little light on here. And I'm going to try to turn it down instead of up. Yeah. All right. So we got that shade down. And now I'm going to go in with an no, this is, yeah, MSQ brush. Still Amazon, very affordable. When I say very affordable, these are some good brushes and they are very affordable. I'm going to go into this shade right here. I hit the wrong shade. I hit the wrong shade. And I almost think it would be better if I move some things around without making a mess. I'm going to sit the palette down and pull out my pat. No, this is not pat, this is Danessa. Pull out my Danessa brush and I'm gonna bring that shade, and the shade names are still in the box. So I don't have the shade names. I'm not really a big Pat fan. I don't use a lot of her palettes that I have. Um, just don't. I don't use a lot of her palettes, but this one and that bronze palette are both, I believe, are her most beautiful palettes in my opinion. I'm not a makeup artist, but I'm under the opinion that anybody can wear cool tones. I think they are so pretty. And I was at first thinking cool tones didn't look nice on me, but I think I do well with cool tones. I decided that I want to try to grow my channel. I don't get a lot of views, and that's okay. I'm really I haven't been consistent. I need to learn how to edit, as I stated in my last video. I need to learn how to edit to make people want to come. I am a middle-aged black woman. I'm single, and I think there are some things that I have to offer in this medium. Um, the biggest thing I'm I'm a special education expert. If you want to ask questions, if you have a student, I'm going to have some hot flashes because, like I said, I'm middle aged and I have a space heater on right behind me because I told you guys that it gets very cold downstairs in my house. It's very warm upstairs. It's like 76 degrees upstairs, but I'm not up there. And it's 71 down here and it's cold. So I have a space heater right behind me and it just popped on. But now I'm in the middle of a hot flash. I'm hot flashing it. And I have some things that I would like to share with you guys, whatever you may have questions on. If you have a kid that has special ed needs or grandkids, neighbor, anybody, any kind of special ed questions, if you're a teacher and you have special ed questions, I take care of transition right now. That's what I do. I do the transition paperwork. Again, as I explained the last time, I do the things that I ask the questions, what will your kid do once they're out from under special ed? Special ed ends once you turn 18, but there are some extensions to the age of 22. Uh, you can you can't take special education into higher ed, but if you have a documented disability, your institution of higher ed has an Office of Disability Services that your child should seek out and let them know about any disabilities that they have that are covered under ADA. So, you know, I have something to offer. I just have been trying to figure out what it is that I have to offer in this space. Um, And also, I was thinking about taking you guys along the journey of getting my house back in order, my backyard back in order, but it's taking more time than I realized, and it's okay. We can do other things. So I really like how maybe I need to start visiting my other pat palettes because I'm liking how this is laying down. And do I really want to try to bring it? Do I want to try to close this gap here? Maybe not, but lightly. I'll lightly close that gap. But I'm really liking this look so far. And I'm only down 3 brushes. So now what I'll do is I'm going to take the shade that I ended up touching from the get-go that I wasn't planning on touching, and it's under. I like this. I don't know how it's coming off on the laptop, but I really like how it's coming off. This is looking really pretty. So now I took this shade and put it on both the outer and the inner corners. Now I'm going to go in with this shade. And I think it has a kind of to me, it seems like it has maybe a lavender shift to it, but I'm just gonna put it on the inside and see what we get. And I know I'm gonna take that dark shade, that black shade, and I'm gonna use that as well. Just as long as I don't pick it up right now, which I almost did. I really, really like this shade. I want to start a travel vlog, but I haven't been able to travel. And it's very difficult to travel to the places that you want to travel when you are in education. K through 12 education is very difficult. So I'm really, really liking this. And I may keep it on all day since it's so gloomy outside. Okay, now I'm going to go into 4, and I'm going to take my finger and these have a scent to them. And I'm just going to go over it, not so neatly, just a little. I'm not trying to be very neat. I just wanted to. How is that looking? Okay, this is Mothership IV. These are some heavy palettes. All right. Now I'm going to go back into this shade. And I do apologize. I don't have the names, but I do have them. I just don't have them right here in front of me. And I'm going to come back in here. And I'm going to take that black shade and just try to deepen the outer V. Just deepen the outer V. I guess I'm not so nervous, maybe. I'm liking this. Because I'm not a perfectionist and I'm not nervous. I'm just doing it, just doing the thing. Okay. So now, while we slam everything down, I decided because again, I'm not purchasing any more palettes. I did get this palette. I bought this palette, the Pat McGrath palette. I bought the Cosmic Brushes, Cosmic Beauty Christmas palette. That's been shipped. And I bought the Beauty Bay palette, but somebody at the post office decided they didn't want me to have it, so that disappeared. It never arrived. Um, there's another palette that I got that I can't think of. Oh, Danessa? I got Danessa. No, what did I get? I got Danessa. What did I get? Was it Natasha? I don't remember. I don't remember, but I know I got something else. I just can't recall. So now I'm going to go in with my uh, what's going to go in with my Inglot, no, Vulgar, Pretty Vulgar. Still have these. These are still, they have not dried out on me. Still have 2 backups. When I found these, I got all of them. But I finally found my Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliners because my queen, KV, I don't know how you say it, but she has given up on it. So I found my Wet n Wild felt tip liner, and I know a lot of you like to use the Victoria Beckhams, the Lisa Eldridge, the Pat. Um, you like to use those, and it's fine. I like what works and what's affordable. And these Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliners work just right for me. After I finish this video, I think I'm just going to leave the makeup on, which I normally take it right back off. And I am going to go take a nice nap. Uh, and also, I know I need to start tight lining, but it really irritates my eyes when I try to tight line and make some water. All right. So let me go back. Okay, now I did use my Laura Mercier foundation primer, Laura Mercier to foundation primer to, I keep saying the same thing over, to prep my face. And I'm gonna try my Too Faced foundation in the shade Brulee. I'm gonna try that, and still need to fix this. I'm not gonna wet it. My face is nicely moisturized. Don't sometimes you just wish it would rain even harder? It's I wish it was a harder, steadier rain going on right now. Cause I'm gonna get on that couch. I have my little electric throw. I still have most of the Lioness to watch. I think I fell asleep on, I don't know where I fell asleep, but I started it over on, I think, the third episode or the second episode of the second season. So I might have to go down a shade on this if I do the Too Faced again. But I'm going to use my Too Faced up. I'm going to use my uh, Morphe. I have my Morphe foundations. I have my Urban Decay Stay Naked. I still have my Stay Naked, and I still love it. And I'm going to use it. I have my Maybelline Fit Me. I don't care what you people say. If you don't agree with me, if you want to use your Giorgio, And your Chanel and your Dior foundations, the backstage, I did get the backstage foundation and I promptly returned it. I could not stand the smell. I could not take the perfume smell of the backstage. So I took it back. Um, and that's the thing with me. A lot of the perfumes, I guess, unless they're clean beauty, Victoria Jane, Vicky J said a lot of the clean beauties don't have the scent. But if it has the scent, and a lot of the expensive one, even Huda Beauty, I couldn't do Huda Beauty because the scent was too overpowering for me. I can't do the scents. So now I brought in I have two Too Faced uh, concealers. I have warm sand and I have butterscotch. And I don't use either one because I think I got the wrong shade in both of them. So I'm going to use butterscotch. I'm going to use butterscotch. I think I shaved my mustache well enough. We all have to do it. We all have to do it. We all, as long as you're living, as long as, unless you have a disorder, you're going to have facial hair. And I have it. So, oh, just on a side note, Texas is playing Georgia today. I will be watching that game. And, but I'm just going to enjoy myself. My son and his wife, that sounds so beautiful. My son and his wife, my son and his wife are in Mexico, Cancun right now for somebody else's wedding. And I hope they enjoy themselves. And I did tell them to, when they called me to let me know that they missed their flight. And, um, I had just gotten home when they called. And when I get home, I don't care who it is. I just really don't want to talk. So he called me to let me know they missed their flight. And I said, well, call me when you make it safely. I told him actually to tell his wife to call me, text me when they make it safely. Of course, I have not heard anything, but they know we share our location, so I know they're safely in Cancun. And yes, we do share our location. I'm single. I'm his mom. He can always check to see where I'm at if something happens to me. And the same with him. If something happens to them, if they're traveling between here and San Antonio and something happens, I know where he's at. So that's why we do it. That's the only reason we do it, for safety. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my um, I think I'm gonna try to do my concealer, not concealer, my contour before I put the setting powder on. And let's see if I can find my e.l.f. brush. I bought this e.l.f. brush. It's a nose contour brush, and this is a soft side. This is a harder side, but I'm gonna try to So which one is the darker shade? Butterscotch. I'm going to take a little bit of butterscotch again. And I'm going to use this end to try to open that back up. It was a little too dark for me. All right, so I do have, where's my contour brush? Just brought you down. Brought my contour brush down. Okay, this is not the one, but all right. So now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent honey setting powder, and I'm just going to take one of these Amazon sponges and set the under eye. I'm going to bring it also it's easier on this side. All right. And then I'm going to take my Charlotte, my Charlotte Tilbury, and I forgot that I have this Gucci. And I also have this Chanel, but the Chanel, the scent, y'all, whew, the scent is devastating to me. How do I open this? I don't know how to close it. This is a waste because I can't stand the scent. Okay, I cannot with the scent. So I'm gonna go with my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder. And Charlotte Tilbury to brush everything away and set the entire face with the finishing powder. Okay, now I'm also gonna go back in with the NYX Buttermilk Bronzer in Butter Than You. And I really don't use this that much because it has a red tint to it. So, see, it comes out red. It's really red. And I know my what do you call her? Anastasia? Anastasia. Anastasia. I know she's around somewhere, but I'm just gonna have to stick with this. It's so it's so red. Y'all, we black women don't want our face looking red, okay? We don't want that. And then I'm gonna go in with my blush. And again, I went upstairs. I wasn't even supposed to use that. Remember AJ Crimson? May he rest in peace. I need to use his foundation and use it up before it goes bad. You can still get it, but um, I know I went upstairs and got a blush, and maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I'm gonna go in with I did have this down here. This is an old tried and true wet Milani. This is Milani, and does it have a shade? Providers, providers. No, this says powder mosaic in Honey Kiss, and I'm pretty sure you can't get this anymore. But this was Milani. I had it in here, so let me go ahead and just use it. And I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics brush number 124 and just shake it around in here. And I do like this shade. I like this mosaic. It's 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 you can use it any time of the year. I really thought I brought some blushes down here. Yolanda, Juvia, Sephora. I guess I didn't. Okay. And for the time's sake, I'm not going to use any lashes. I'm not going in with lashes. I'm going to take my Milk highlighter. I was going to go old school with my Wet n Wild Crown of My Canopy. Still love Crown of My Canopy. Still love it. But I'm going to use Melt. Um, I have Melt in Flex and Glaze. Ice. This is too icy. This one is too icy right now. So I'm going to go in with Glaze. Okay. I'm going to go in with Glaze. And I'm going to take that BH Cosmetics Emerald, uh, Emerald brush and just give myself some highlight. I still use highlighter because I bought it and I bought a lot of it. So I have also, sorry for shaking, I have these Makeup Revolution highlighters as well, and it came in 3 shades. Um, these are a few years old, but I got it in the darker gold, the yellow gold, and then there was and each one of these shows up great on my skin. Then there's also a rose gold. The rose gold is still upstairs. So I'm just gonna take a little of this and go over that. Just a little. And I'm gonna leave those sitting over there. And now I'm gonna take my lip liner, whichever lip liner comes out first. I think I have brown, just brown. Y'all, I'm not done. Let me go back to my eyes. Let me go back to my eyes. Where's my... Okay, I'm gonna have to take a smaller brush. And I'm gonna use this crown brush or an MSQ. I'm gonna use another MSQ. Go back. This is the year, ladies and gentlemen. We're using everything that we already have. We're not purchasing new things. We're using our primers up. We're using our eyeshadows, our blushes. We're using everything up. We don't have to keep purchasing. Use what you have. There are content creators who have to use new things on the daily. This one doesn't. I'm not big enough for that. And I'm not going to worry about what everybody else has. I will not line my eyes with a pencil eyeliner right now, even though I could. I'm just going to take that black shade in the palette, and some of that shade is already transferred right here. Just take the shadow, that black shade, and just going to use that as my eyeliner. And you can also use it with Maron, the Maron mixing medium, Maron mixing medium. You can use that and mix it and make you an eyeliner. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back to, may not lose my eyelashes. I'm gonna go back and put AJ back down here because we're gonna use AJ. AJ is coming up. AJ, I miss him. He was so nice. He would talk to you. He would have conversations with you. We used to have conversations on IG regarding his plants. He loved his plants. So I'm going to still take this brush that I just did the liner with, and I'm going to go back to that silver shade in the Mothership IV palette. And I still need this. I'm going to bring that one on the inside. And kind of use it as an inner corner highlight as well. Very simple look today. Very, very simple. Okay. That's it with the eyes, except for mascara. I cannot find my Laura Mercier mascara, but I can sure find my Essence. I can find my Essence mascara, the pink one, the hot pink one, and I love it. Love it so much. Who said that? I love, love, love Essence mascara. You don't have to. You can use whatever brand you like. I like my Essence. I like my Milani tubing mascara. If it wasn't for the cold outside, I would go get my eyebrows done, but I don't, it's cold. I'm not going out. I've already had my groceries delivered this morning. Uh, I am in for the weekend. I am in for the weekend. Okay. I'm loving, loving, loving the look. And because I did not really choose a good lipstick, I just have this lipstick from, I guess it's supposed to be a Pat McGrath dupe, but Wet n Wild. It's in the shade I Can't Read Without My Glasses. That's the shade. And it's a soft pink. And it's a matte. It's so matte. Alexa, what's my notification? One new notification. There's a low price offer from your Save for Later list. Here is more on USB-C wireless lavalier microphone for Type-C, Android phone, PC. It's $16.09 after $6.90 savings. I can add this to your cart or shopping list if you'd like. Add it. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it because this is dry. I'm gonna go over it with this Makeup Revolution I Heart Revolution lip gloss. Take off as much as I can off of the one and just go over it. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna pick a spray. Pick a spray. I got sprays right here. Uh, this is Ellen Tracy. This is something I found years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago. Uh, from the coat place, the coat factory, Burlington. It's so old, it's dusty. Let's wipe it off. Let's wipe it off. And this prevents creases, long-lasting hydration. Please, no, it doesn't. Has a nice, pleasant smell. You know the sense of the stuff that you when you go to the beauty shop and you smell the like the what was that infusion 23 when you smell those types of things. Okay, this is my look for December 7th, D-Day. Let's remember those who gave their ultimate sacrifice. That's been 80 something years. D-Day has been 80 something years. Today is my cousin's birthday. I think he is 60 something. Um, it's 64. I think he's 63. Somehow this has. I'm loving this look. Okay, and I'll love it even more if I find, and I found it. Let's go back. Let's go back to Pat. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back in to even though I know I went over this with the black. This is my look, y'all. This is my look. And it took almost an hour for me to achieve this look. Ciao, 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 ciao. All right, now I'm gonna go clean some brushes. This is my hair. This is my Saturday rainy stay in the house look. Do I look good? Do I look good? Do I look good? Oh, so now I'm gonna take the lipstick off after I take a couple of photos. Put that TV back on Paramount, the Lioness. Get me a couple of croissants, some Kerrygold, because I finally bought me some Kerrygold butter. And I'm going to lay on the sofa and watch television in my pajamas and enjoy the day. Talk to you guys in another video. Until then, stay safe, stay beautiful, stay educated. Okay? The children are our future. Anywho, if you like this look, give me a thumbs up. If you like my channel and you want to start this journey with me, which we are going to start this journey, subscribe. And if you like this look, let me know in the comments and tell me what I can do to make it better. All right, all right, all right. Y'all have a good day now.